summer. No, but seriously, I hope being here tonight inspires some of you all to take on comedy as a hobby. It's been so fun for me, and just scanning the crowd, a lot of funny looking people, so potential here. But speaking of cool hobbies, I started collecting comic books. It's a little niche, so I'm very lucky to have a super supportive boyfriend who's actually here tonight. He's so supportive of my comics. He posts photos of my collection all the time on eBay. It's like a social media website. And he's starting to get into comics with me. He's always asking to take my books to read, and I can tell he's really trying to absorb the material because to this day, he has not given a single book back. Keep up the good work, babe. Hit a big milestone recently. I just got my 150th comic book. I know what you're thinking, like, Will, where do you put all this stuff? To that I say, you vastly underestimate how much you can put into a closet once you come out of it. All a person ever really needs is a shirt, 2 socks, and those pants that unzip into shorts. You just gotta. It's so easy. Another pro tip: bathtub. Fantastic place to put things. Fantastic place to put things. I think showers, honestly, overrated. There is nothing a shower can do that Febreze Luscious Lemon can. People always say, Will, it smells like you are caked in sweat. Which is amazing, because I love cake. Comic books. After figuring out where to put all these comic books, I like to consider myself an expert in warehousing and storage management. My boyfriend says I'm hoarding, which is just false because we both know he's the whore. Comic books, actually, fantastic investment. The prices can really skyrocket way faster than stocks and bonds. And I'm actually surprised they don't track comics on CNBC or MarketWatch. It's the Dow Jones has dropped 5 points. But oh, here comes the Amazing Spider-Man, swinging to record high. But to protect the value of your comics, you have to take good care of them. So I bought these heavy-duty plastic covers that you can slip your books into. And comic covers are kind of like condoms. They provide a protective barrier. They're airtight, and they prevent STDs. Ever since I started collecting comics, I haven't gotten any STDs. I also haven't had sex, but I've invested more in the skin. So I've invested more in the skincare of my comic books than I have for myself. In 100 years, my comic books, they're gonna look brand new. Meanwhile, in 100 years, I'm gonna have gray hair. Really scary. But given the extreme lengths I've taken to protect my comic books, I'm gonna be the only parent that actively discourages their kids from reading. The kids are gonna be like, Dad, can we read your comic books? Oh my God, put that down, get your sticky hands away, never touch that book. Be good kids and drink or something. In a straight relationship, the kids usually take the father's last name. In a gay relationship, it's a little more complicated, but my boyfriend and I, we figured something out. Kids are going to take his last name. I'm going to take the first 2 weeks of every month far from the kids. I hear Fiji is really nice. That's not my legacy, so. Not having kids with your last name is actually such a blessing because if they ever do anything good, you can always say, "That's my kid." But if they fuck up, you just gotta deny, distract, distance, disable. I'll be at parent-teacher conference. Teacher's like, Mr. Zhou, I'm so happy to share that your son, Bruce, and your daughter, Wayne, have been making a lot of friends. Of course. My kids. Mr. Zhou, they are stealing a lot from the other children. Oh, wow. They're going to be great on Wall Street. Oh, I'm so proud. Mr. Zhou, they have C's in math. Not my kids. Check the last names. Yeah, I think there is. But being a kid is tough. In middle school, everywhere I went, I was always followed by my rolly backpack. Just, surprisingly though, I actually didn't get bullied much in middle school. I think it's because anytime the bullies got close, I'd roll them over with my wheels. Just, Hello Kitty says, on guard! I have this friend, she's French, and making plans with her is like trying to eat a croissant. Should be easy, but it always flakes. Yeah, even when she showed up, she'd always be 30 minutes late. So I started showing up 30 minutes late, and now we're just playing this game to see who can outlate one another. I actually invited her tonight. She'll be here next week. Yeah. But speaking of flaky croissants, I think we can learn a lot about society from bread. Yeah, some people think white bread is superior to all other types of bread, even though all bread started brown. It's tough to be brown bread. Oh, I feel worse for the inbreds though. They just need a loaf of love. Yeah. I saw this DIY video where this woman tries to make a fake succulent plant by taking pistachio shells, she glues them together and then paints them green. Do you know how ridiculous that is? If I can't raise a succulent, there's no way I'm making one out of pistachio shells. You know how long it takes to grow a pistachio? I looked it up. It takes 5 years. To all you pistachio farmers out there, props to you, because 5 years is a long time to wait for a single nut. Yeah. Just ask Rick.
Well done, everybody. He's tall. I'd have to go up on it.